What up, everyone? Hope everybody's having a great day. Normally, I talk to you guys before the gym, on my way there, but I don't know. Today, I just completely forgot. So, I have the camera with me. Just finished a workout. I hit legs and shoulders. I know a lot of people clown me for hitting shoulders with legs, but to me, it makes sense because my leg days are very short. It's not like I do glutes. So, I just put in shoulders with legs, so my push day is a little shorter. So hit that, hit the sauna for 15 minutes. I'm still sweating from the sauna. It's pretty hot outside, but enough with the yapping. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna cook up. I've been on a pretty health grind. I've been cooking up steaks myself, been eating a lot of veggies, trying not to eat out as much, trying not to eat past like 8, 9, just because my stomach does some shit. So I'm gonna go cook up a meal, go for a walk, hop on the PC, grind it out till probably like 6, 7. It's currently 1:30 p.m. So the market's closed today. It's a U.S. holiday, Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day for all the veterans out there. Shout out to you guys. But yeah, let's talk about the market real quick. So we had the highest weekly close ever on Bitcoin, 108.8 or something, and was an amazing close. We hit 112 or 113k, dipped to like 107, similar to how we hit 74k on Bitcoin before the elections, then dipped to retest. I think it was like 68k, and then we just ripped afterwards. So that's kind of the same setup that I'm looking forward to. Alts have still not exploded, so there will be a time for that. I think the summer is going to be amazing. June all the way to July, August. I think you could change your life if you lock in. So I'd be very active in the markets during the summer, and usually they say sell in May and go away, but this year I don't think it'll happen. I don't think we'll have choppy markets. I think we're gonna moon, and alts will have a nice run. Bitcoin, crypto, all crypto stocks, Tesla will have a huge run. Held up very, very well on the market downturn last week. Downturn, I'm saying 3.5% dip in the market. Held up pretty well, just flagging, and we have robo-taxi to be announced sometime in June. So I entered some July 18 leaps. I also have some September leaps. I have some 2x leverage shares. I have some regular shares on Tesla. I've been long ever since 100 back in like 2020. I've been a huge Tesla bull. Tesla alongside Coinbase make up for basically, I want to say like 80% of my port. So long on those. I think the setup in the market is beautiful right now to enter. A lot of people are thinking that we're going to retest the lows. A lot of people still offside. Sentiment's not the best. We're getting some absolute blow-away data right now. Blowout data. We had, the unemployment market's not really dipping yet. So we're still steady at like 4.3, I think. 4.2 unemployment rate. 4.4. Something like that. But historic lows, nevertheless. So we're not seeing an uptick in unemployment. We're still seeing jobless claims pretty low. We're still seeing non-farm payroll pretty good levels. JOLTS is pretty good. The job market, there's a lot of available positions. The economy, a lot of people were saying we're headed to a recession due to these tariffs. I think it could happen sometime next year, but these take pretty decent amount of time to kick into the economy. You're not just going to get tariffs raised and then bang, you get the recession. Usually it takes time. Let's say prices do increase, that'll be passed on to the consumer. The consumer will eat it at first. Afterwards, wages might go up, but eventually households will run out of savings, and then there you go. You get You get vacations, so flights, hotels down. You get less economic activity, so less people will go out to restaurants, less demand for products, groceries plummet a little bit. That's usually how a recession goes, but I don't want to get into that. I think we can start talking about that at the end of summer if I do see some data pointing towards that. But the ISM, PMI, all of that stuff uptick this month, so everything is looking good on that end. I don't see an economic slowdown for now. If these tariffs do remain in place and do get raised after the 90-day deadline, which I think is in the beginning of July, then we'll reassess. But for now, everything's looking good. We're going to get some deals done. We had Trump tweet out with the EU. So the market dipped on Friday due to him I think he was bluffing, but basically threatened the EU to raise tariffs to 50%. And then the EU, I think her name is von der Leyen or whatever, she called Trump, and he decided to extend the deadline to July 9th alongside everybody else. So they said they're going to fast track a deal. So EU, China, good talks with them. The other countries, I don't want to say irrelevant, but we've heard that India, Japan, Vietnam, those are some major players. Talks are going well with them, and a deal is approaching very, very soon. So, we're having positive talks everywhere. That's going to pump the market. Even if we don't get, I'm kind of surprised. It's been, I want to say, it's been like 40 days since the 90-day pause announcement, or like 40 something days, maybe 50. And so far we only have one trade deal with the UK. So kind of concerning, but I trust Besant and all of Trump's guys to get the deals done. I think there's going to be some deals done because yields continue to go up, and Trump doesn't like that if he wants to refinance the debt. So everything market-wise is going amazing. I think you could change your life this year, this summer, if you lock in. Q4 is always amazing. So if this summer is good and Q4 is good, you can change your life in the next 6 months. So lock in now. As for the agency, so my camera actually ran out of, well, not the camera, the SD card ran out of storage in the car, and I only noticed when I came to upload the video. So it cut off while I was talking about the agency. So about the agency, everything's going good there. The front end's going great now. We've gotten a lot of closes in the last couple of weeks. The back end has been going great since March, I believe. And yeah, like I said, Shelton's really building the team along. My brother's joining hopefully sometime soon. We've actually been implementing some AI on the back end, and we've been taking advantage of a few software. I'll share them in another video, and I'll go in depth into them, the ones that actually benefit our agency. But the way to utilize AI nowadays with your agencies, or even your business, or even your 9 to 5, I could do some of your tasks. It's been very helpful in mitigating tasks and minimizing the amount that you have to actually use brain power. So AI has been a huge part of the business as of late, and a lot of things on the back end are slowly transitioning to AI. It's not really cutting or affecting any positions. It's just facilitating stuff on our end, especially my end. So I'll share some of the software in another video, and I'll go in depth into that. But AI has been huge, and I recommend you guys check what you can. If it's clipping on YouTube, you can use Opus Clip. If it's like Loom, for example, is another one I use for content. That one has AI generated already into it. Could you do captions, all sorts of effects and whatever. So that's just an example for content. But AI is huge, and you guys definitely need to look into it. It's a game changer. It's not a fad at all. It's actually legit. So yeah, just wanted to share that. Just a quick update on my entrepreneurial life. If you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like. If you have any questions about the market, stocks, crypto, the agency, AI, whatever, leave it in the comment section below. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. If you want to join a free Discord with like-minded entrepreneurs, like-minded individuals, join. The link is in the description below. It's completely free, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.